What would people be surprised to learn about your relationship? We just got engaged.
When Casey appeared on text on the beach, he said he thought the public would find you boring because you stayed out of the drama. What do you think about that? Well, Casey, look who's gone on one.
Hi, I'm Kai.
Hi, I'm Sanam.
And we're playing Text on the Beach with Cosmopolitan UK.
Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. We've got a text! How does it feel to have won Love Island?
It feels surreal. Like, it's unbelievable. I think we both entered that journey and we never even considered winning it. So the fact that we've won it and we've come out in such a good couple, good strong couple, it's just amazing. Like, the experience was good enough, and meeting you was as well.
Yeah, it just topped it all off. It's actually the best thing ever. It's amazing to know how much love we got outside as well.
How would you describe your partner in 3 words? Go on.
I'd say you're loving, kind-hearted, and funny.
I'd say she's caring, thoughtful, and
great.
intelligent.
Aww.
And beautiful. And what other words can I have more than 3 words? Will you be returning to your jobs?
Oh, do you know, I would love to be able to return to my job, but I don't think it's going to be possible after this. However, I would still love to be able to do something alongside of whatever route I go down to still support the children that I've worked with and nationally as well.
Yeah, I think I probably won't be returning to teaching, but I do want to work in education and with kids in some sort of capacity. It's just finding out what capacity is right and beneficial for me and beneficial for the students as well and for the kids, because at the end of the day we've got this profile now and we're going to use it to try and make a bit of a difference.
Kai, what did your students think of you going on Love Island?
Well, you know what? Since I got my phone back, I've been going through my DMs and all of them have basically said the same thing. So if you're going to leave us to go on Love Island, let's make sure you get the fittest girl in there. And then since I've come out, it was, you know what, sir, fair play, you got the fittest girl in there and you won it, so I think they're all behind me.
What was your favourite moment in the villa together? Do you know, I think our kayaking date was really fun. Us winning the shaky cocktail challenge was really fun. And then also, you know, the podium challenge?
Yeah, that was.
I love that one.
None of them are mine. Mine was the final. Did you break any rules in the villa? You can't talk about things that are against the storyline, can you? When the cameras aren't rolling, and I think that was a rule that we were most guilty of breaking. Not just us two, but everybody in the villa. I remember diving in the pool, you couldn't dive in the pool. Running around the villa, you can't run around the villa. Play fighting, you couldn't do that. Talking about things that aren't villa life related, things,
outside world.
Yeah, things that you've heard. So if a bombshell came in, sometimes he'll tell you a bit of news, and you weren't allowed to tell anybody else about it.
When Casey appeared on text on the beach, he said he thought the public would find you boring because you stayed out of the drama. What do you think about that? Well, Casey, look who's gone on one.
I think in the villa there's a lot of different personalities. I think there's people that looked for the drama. There's people that sometimes you knew when the cameras were on when we started acting up a little bit. And
if boring makes you a winner, then I love being boring.
Yeah, we just stayed true to ourselves. We acted exactly how we would outside the villa, and you know what? Well, we won, and we're leaving in a really strong couple. So you know, at the end of the day, if you're boring, you can get a couple of strong as well. So be it. Were you actually staying out of a drama as much as it appeared on the camera? You know what? On the final week, I spoke to the boys and I said to them, I think I'm the only lad that entered the villa who never had an argument with any other boys. I had no arguments with any other girls. Apart from I had a little bit of drama, but I refused to argue.
I'm the same. I didn't argue with any of the girls. I remember there was one situation with Liv and Jessie, and we all gathered around the fire pit, and I was like, why are we here? Because I have no idea what's going on. And then because we were literally together the whole day, and all of a sudden we just see the girls going at it, and I'm like, what's going on here? So we actually did stay out of drama.
So we stayed out of drama. I think Casey even saying that we were boring because we stayed out of drama just goes to show how much we actually did. How did it feel to watch Tanya say that she didn't understand you weren't in the bottom 2? I think that was a bit confusing, to be honest, because we know how compatible we are. We know how strong our couple is. We spent so much time together in the villa, and what we got, we knew was completely true, and everybody in the villa knew it was completely true. Yeah. And just because we didn't turn around and make massive confessions to each other and get into drama doesn't mean that what we had wasn't as strong as other people's. And that hurt a bit, because it was like, you can't, just because we've not had arguments doesn't mean that that's it. Perfect scenario is when you get in a relationship but you don't have to have an argument with somebody because you are so compatible. But you know what, every relationship's different, and fair play to her, that's her thoughts and her opinions, but I disregard that, to be honest, because I know what we've got is right. What would people be surprised to learn about your relationship? We just got engaged. BBC Radio Asia, we just got engaged live on air. Right. We got engaged, but she's took the ring off.
Which couple do you think will get married first?
Us, we're already engaged. Yeah. Ron and Lana.
Ron and Lana. Yeah, I honestly think that what they've got is so real, and I absolutely love them to bits. I think, yeah, Ron and Lana. Have you had any interesting fan interactions since you've been back?
Oh yeah, I've had loads, to be fair, like really strange ones. The best one for me though was, I watched like this Manchester United fan channel, and we were walking through Manchester, and this guy comes up to me, he goes, Kai, I turn around and I go, Jay, and he genuinely looks so happy to have met me, and I was like, I've watched you for ages. He was like, I've been watching you on TV, my daughter's going to think I'm so cool, come on my channel, and I'm like, yes.
He was like literally starstruck, and I was like, who is this guy? Who is he?
It's Jay Motti.
He does like, what is he like, Manchester?
Yeah, he's like he's a YouTuber. He's a Man United
it.
YouTuber. Who was the best and worst person to live with in the villa? Okay, worst person to live with, straight hands down. Okay, is Shaq. Shaq absolutely stinks.
Not like BO kind of way.
Not in a BO kind of way. He just didn't stop trumping. Like I don't know what was up with him. Like, and the thing is, he came out with this thing. But if you say safety after you trumped, it was okay, and everybody else can breathe and you stink. And yeah, so Shaq. Yeah, you know what? I love you, mate, but I can't live with you. You need to control yourself a bit more.
Who was the best person to live with?
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
That's cute. From what you've seen, who is the most different in real life to how they were portrayed on screen? Because I came into Casa, I was obviously watching the show beforehand, and Kai was always my number one, but I remember saying to Mum, I don't know if I can have a conversation with him because he doesn't seem like
The thing is, this is what everybody says. Like, everybody's come out of the villa, okay, and said, or come to the villa and said, you're completely different, you can have a conversation, you can have banter, and I only realised this at Casa, that everybody thought that I just couldn't speak to people, I had no personality.
Then I came into Casa, and I was like, oh my god, you're well funny. So that was a shock to me, to be honest.
And you know, yeah, I think everybody's been shocked by it. Everyone that's met me in the villa is like, what is this? I thought you were completely different. What's next for you as a couple? I think we're just going to carry on going how we're going, aren't we? Like everything's amazing. Since we've left the villa, we wanted to keep some things for ourselves personally for when we leave the villa, like saying I love you, becoming boyfriend and girlfriend and all that. That sounds proper childish, saying boyfriend and girlfriend, but do you know what I mean? But getting to know each other's friends and families more.
Going on more dates and
stuff.
We're still always got our first date together, don't we?
First date is going to be, it probably will be food, but listen, we're going to do loads of activities. We're going to go on holiday. We've got holidays planned. We've got it all planned. Like, we've got so many experiences that we want to have together and share together. So many activities. We've got so many like things in the list, but it's just picking the right one at the right time. But I think if we're being real, the first proper date that we have will be food. But I want to go cinema as well. Like I was saying to you, we're gonna go cinema this week as well. Thank you for watching.
Goodbye.